I want to bring both of you in on this conversation of just what does your team look like? Like, what are the capabilities to build a team like yours? What kind of people, like skill sets, do you need? Maybe Chris, actually start with you, and then.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say there's kind of an underlying theme where we're getting people from industry. So we're really looking for people that have experience on the tools at the mine site. Typically mine operations. So I'd say we've got people that have started out running equipment, have worked their way up through supervision and into management, and then we've got a few people with an engineering background. So also operations, but more on the analytical side, running the numbers, looking at things at more of a strategic level. So,
Right.
but I'd say the underlying theme is people who have rolled up their sleeves, have got their boots wet, have been in the industry.
And then what do they, and how does that, I know this is almost self-evident, but I think it's worth asking still. How does that translate then into when that turns around to the service you're offering?
I think the impact it has is we're able to kind of establish credibility
Right.
relatively quickly. So we're not coming in and you don't need to explain, what is a mine? How does this work? Why are these KPIs important?
Right.
We're able to really, after just a few conversations, typically we're able to um, we've been to enough mines now that there are kind of the usual suspects that
Yeah.
we can usually bring to the table and say, here are the typical things, here are the typical opportunities.
Yeah.
But what I find really interesting is because we show up with people that have diverse experiences and a lot of background. What we can run into is we come in for one thing and then we
Mm.
pivot, and that actually isn't the thing that's going to add the most value.
Right.
So we can come in with a specific scope, and then you know 5 days in, 8 days in. It's not evident after 5 days, but after 8 days, a light bulb can go on, and the thing we were there for is actually adding value, but there's another opportunity. So
Yeah.
that's the part that I really get a kick out of, is these emergent opportunities.